Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hi if you're new and welcome to a charity shop book haul. I don't feel like I've done one of these in a while, probably not that long, but I've been building these books up now for a few weeks, so I'm quite excited to show you what I've got. Quite the array of genres, nothing new there. I'm just going to jump straight in. So the first one I only got the other day and it was £1, but it was an author buy. And that's Mitch Albom's Finding Chica, not sure yet. This is going to be a heartbreaking book. Everything Mitch Albom writes is a heartbreaking book, but this looks like they adopt a daughter who's got a terminal illness and they take her around to try and find a cure. And it just, the final sentence on the back is, "We did not lose a child, we were given one." I think this is going to be a real hard read, but I think it's going to be a beautiful book. So, and I hadn't heard of it before. I'm quite looking forward to reading it, but I think I've got to be in the right headspace to read it. Next one I got was a cover buy. This is 20p. This is Everything Under by Daisy Johnson. And this seems to be, I believe it is fiction, but it's a reflection on somebody that grew up on a canal boat, and I just think that sounds quite interesting, and just look how beautiful the cover is. So it was happening. Then I've got the Leviathan Wakes by James A. Corey. So I just got this on my Kindle, but then when I saw this, it was 50p, and I thought, oh, I don't know about you guys, but if I'm reading a book on a Kindle, I tend to read shorter books. I find if it's a book that's maybe over 400 pages, I actually quite like having a physical copy. I don't know why that is. It's just a Sophie quirk, but it's a quirk. I know this is sci-fi. Humanity has colonised the solar system, Mars, the moon, the asteroid belt and beyond, but the stars are still out of our reach. Come across a derelict ship. I'm not going to read it all. It's quite a lot on the back. But I've heard good things, so I'm not a big sci-fi reader, but I like watching sci-fi films, so maybe this is a genre that I need to maybe try and experiment a little bit more in reading. I don't know. Next one I got, they were £1 each. Again, I know I've spent more than I usually do, but I had to, and this is Murakami's IQ84. I'm a bit bothered the fact that we have volumes 1 and 2 in one, and volume 3 is separate. Just either put them all in one or have 3 different volumes, please. But it's that kind of book that's on, you know, those you've got to read these books before you die lists, and I get sucked into those all the time. So I'm intrigued. But that's about a 1,000-page commitment. So again, got to be in the right mood for that. And I don't even know anything about it. I just saw them. I was like, I have to have those. I know, you can judge, and you're going to judge me for the next ones, and you know what, I completely welcome the judgment. I've got 2 books in a series. They're not even books 1 and 2. They're not even books 3 and 4, I don't think. I'm not actually sure. But they're 50p each, and they're brand new. And they are I can't believe I've just said that. Heir of Fire and Queen of Shadows by Sarah J. Maas. They're part of the Throne of Glass series. As I said, I don't know what part of the series they are, but it's a series that I've sort of got on my radar that one day I will pick up and read. And I just couldn't say no. I've got a serious book buying problem, but I'm okay about it. Couple of classics. This was a cover by The Haunted Hotel by Wilkie Collins. I have a feeling that's the same author that wrote A Woman in White. I'm not too sure, but it was a spooky book, and it looks like it's based in Italy, and that works well for me. I keep getting ghost stories, and I hope that I just read loads of ghost stories in October. I don't, I get distracted by other stuff, but let's see if this makes it. Let's see. I know. Then I got this one. What is this one? The Enchanted Castle. I hadn't heard of it before. Looks pretty short. 3, I'm assuming children, I'm not sure. They wake a beautiful princess from 100-year sleep in the enchanted garden. It's actually only the housekeeper's niece, but the garden really is enchanted, and the ring she slips on really is magic. And the children find that it takes magic to get everything sorted out. So it sounds cute. I think it'd be an easy read. We shall see. Now we have a non-fiction. We have A Brief History of Time by Stephen Hawking. Yes, again, this is one of those, I know, that it says you need to read before you die. I'm just intrigued. I've just heard good things, and it's only about 200 pages, and I quite like science, so let's do it. I got one middle grade, and this is part of my Jacqueline Wilson binge. That let's just add that to the TBR to-do list, okay? Because I got loads of Jacqueline Wilson books last year, and with the good intentions of reading them all, and I haven't, but I got anyway. Hetty Feather Christmas. I didn't remember picking this up last year. It's not a paperback, it's a hardback. It looks cute. It's purple. Looks pretty. So it happened, okay? Then I got a haul of Stephen King books. Now again, add this to the TBR to-do list, all right? My intention is to read loads of Stephen King, and I keep buying Stephen King. Am I reading them? No. But I continued. So for 10p, I got Dolores Claiborne. Don't know anything about it. It happened. Then I got the hardbacks. The hardbacks were 20p each. I've got Rose Madder. I don't know anything about this. It didn't come with a dust jacket, so that's going to be fun. We have got, is it Lissy's story? Again, looks cool. I've got The Girl Who Loved Tom Gordon. This might be a good one to start with just because it looks a lot shorter. And then I've got this one, which is Nightmares and Dreamscapes, and I believe this is a short story collection, so again, that might actually be another good one to start with. I've got a lot of Stephen King books now, and I really genuinely want to read them all. It's just, I have the best intention. I'll get one out and then something else will pop into my head, and something else will pop into my head, and anyway, 2 more books. The next one, they were 20p each. The next one, can we really count it because it's all cartoons? It's Something in the Cellar, Ronald Searle's Wonderful World of Wine. And it is just loads of cartoons that are wine related. So I just thought that might be something easy just to pick up one evening when I'm feeling a bit flat. Why not? The next book is my favourite book, which is why I saved it to the end. And I can't wait to sit and read this. I'm almost prepared to throw my entire 2023 TBR out to read this. I'm not going to, don't worry. But it is Lady Cottington's Book of Pressed Fairies here, okay? It's a pressed fairy book, and it does exactly what it says on the tin. There are pressed fairies in this book. It looks like this kind of almost diary style entries. And pressed fairies. Is that not one of the most weirdest things you've ever seen? I cannot wait to read this book. It looks brilliant. So, that's my haul. Let me know if any books appeal to you. If you've read any of those, let me know what you've thought. And if you make it to the end of the video, leave me a flower emoji of your choice if you would. And please consider liking this video if you did like it. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. And I shall see you in my next video. Bye.